Hello, I am Blas Payri, and I am the composer and also the filmmaker of La Pietà. I have a background in science and technique, but mostly in the sound art and music composition. And in my audiovisual works, I tend really to explore the integration and the interrelation of music and image and movement in general. So, La Pietà is a work that is vaguely based on the mystic experiences of Saint Teresa of Avila. So it's not so much about her real life or her writings or the reality of her moment, but rather the inner feelings, the sensations that she conveys. One point that was important to describe was her loneliness and the fact that the mind is kind of lost. That's why also I chose to use the dance and body movement, body weight, body energy as a way to express really this inner energy rather than words, for instance. So in this case, the dancers, Lorenza Di Calogero and Raúl Huaman, worked their movement, taking care of the energy, the interaction, the body weight. And also the camera is part of this choreography, as the camera is there to move, to point at some parts of the body, and really to reveal the energy that comes from this body. But it's an active look that the camera has. Also, it's interesting to point that all the movements were made in reverse. So if they had to go from one point to the other, we did it backwards. And then in post-production, of course, I set the right time, so everything is recorded in reverse. And that's in order to create this feeling of an unreality, like the body weight and the body movement is not really how it evolves in reality. Also in post-production, I try to create this effect of chiaroscuro, which is a painting technique from the Renaissance. And more than like the classical chiaroscuro is the tenebrism, where we have really this body of light that evolves in darkness. So here we have the human skin that has a kind of glow, a halo, which is almost an aura, and the characters evolved in a completely abstract world of darkness. So this is also conveyed by the fact that there is only music, so we don't have sounds that come from the reality. We are not in a real world, we are in a world of inner feelings. The music is somehow inspired by the modal music and the vocal techniques that existed in Spain, in the Iberian Peninsula, in the Renaissance, in this period. And here, thanks to the beautiful voice of Julia Badenes, here we have a solo voice which represents the loneliness of the character, and this solo voice gets multiplied, and then we have kind of a counterpoint, which is also reminiscent of this feeling of the divided self, the schizophrenia. So about COVID-19, this work was not at all thought for or against COVID-19, but in actual fact, it's about confinement. It's the confinement of a human soul lost in the world, in darkness, and it can be a metaphor of precisely this confinement that the body has suffered during this period. I hope that this work, La Pietà, touches you or interests you. And anyway, thank you for watching.